That one.
A friend of mine is an esthetician. She said, "Oh, have you heard about Cool Sculpting?" When I saw the results,
Today I'm feeling such an intercession to pray for the wilderness voices that are at a very painful threshold where it feels like the taunts of the enemy have never been louder, the shouts of the Pharisees have never felt more debilitating, and the temptation to give up has never been stronger. Many have been surrounded by demonic assignments sent to hit them in multiple fronts until they concede and give up. Is this you? I could feel the tiredness and weariness as I prayed. I don't know how much longer I can continue. Many are saying, in the last stretch. As I was praying, I kept seeing a vision of people crossing a narrow bridge like a tightrope, and as they crossed, I observed three things. The bridge was being shaken. There were words and taunts being shouted at them. Rocks were being thrown as they crossed. I believe I saw a tightrope because this stage of your journey has felt like a balancing act of faith despite being plagued by hope deferred, and risk despite feeling the overwhelming barrage of unbelief. It's a threshold because you are about to cross over into the breakthrough and fulfillment of your nomadic pilgrimage with Jesus, but right now it doesn't look like movement at all. But I felt so strongly as I was praying, they are in the last stretch. The shaking has intensified. The bridge was shaking because the enemy is trying to shake you to see if you will run backwards. When we are shaken, our comforts go out the window, and so many often run away from the calling at this point. The shaking often reveals issues that are obstacles and future problems God is wanting to remove, and so the shaking can be a time of painful confrontation and deliverance. The shaking, however, is also where God removes the dross and reveals the gold. But you can feel it right now, everything is being shaken. Can you relate? The shout and slander war. I really felt that the torrent of words and slander was both the words from people sent to distract, but also the mind war. It's the arrows coming at you from people operating in jealousy, control, manipulation, and assassination. And it's the arrows you send at yourself by believing the lies of the end and succumb to self-sabotage. It's where you are so surrounded by the swirl of words that you don't know which way is up and what to believe. It's where confusion tries to set in, and you suddenly forget why you are even walking this dangerous path at all. What am I doing here? I got it wrong, or God chose the wrong person. Sound familiar? I specifically felt like there's been a multiple assignment coming from the religious spirit, the Pharisees, the Muslim spirit, Jezebel, and witchcraft. Have you been experiencing all three at once? Shots fired. When I saw the rocks, I felt right away this was incessant warfare. Have you been experiencing warfare that just doesn't stop? Rocks coming at all angles without reprieve. Rocks sent to wound you and knock you out of balance in this critical time of your process. Rocks sent to wear you down into submission. As I was praying, I heard, this has been next level warfare, I don't know how to rise above. These rocks have been targeted at your foundations to make you want to do whatever it takes to exit the fight and catch your breath. This is when your marriage is under fire. Your family is under fire. Your finances are under fire. And your health is under fire. Sound familiar? The wilderness is coming to an end. So, as I was praying yesterday, I heard the Lord say this is the end game. Hold on. Don't give up. Stand, stand, stand. And then I saw a vision of those same people who were on that bridge crossing over to the other side and leaving the wilderness. Yes, the wilderness does actually end. Your long journey does have a finish line, and your faith adventure does have a fulfillment. Then I felt to pray over you Romans 8 verse 18. I am convinced that any suffering we endure is less than nothing compared to the magnitude of glory that is about to be unveiled within us. That's right, the glory is coming. The dark night is coming to an end. You have been in a long and painful preparation, but there is an expiry in this season. It's time to leave. It's time to see that there is truly a other side to this pioneering path. The battle over your voice and destiny, family's destiny, and the impact you will on the nations is no match for the sustaining power of the Spirit inside you even in your darkest moment. And it's all going to turn into glory. Watch and see. So, if any of this was for you, then today I am praying for you. Remember, the devil is a liar. You will cross over this threshold and be who God has called you to be in Jesus' name.
And all God's people said, perfect. I love you.